What's up my fellow newbies, and welcome to Deadly Decadence S rank guide. Despite of being the third level, it is claimed to be one of the most difficult early level in the entire game. But don't worry anymore, because this guide will surely help you not only S rank the level, but becoming Gold Watcher's worst nightmare. Before we start the guide, here are the S rank requirements that you should take note for. First, we are going to talk about the mechanics for the Gold Watchers, commonly known as red light green light. When you are looking at the Gold Watchers, they won't move, but when you're looking away from them, they'll move and make noises such as footsteps, breathing and giggling.
You're not getting out of here until you've gathered all the souls. You get that, right?
What's interesting about this mechanic is that you can never blink, so you won't get killed for staying in the corner for too long. You can still stop the Gold Watchers from moving through the walls, as long as you're looking is in their general direction, no matter how far they are. Like the murder monkeys, they have the ability to track the player's location, and the chase music only plays when they get closer to the player. The Gold Watchers move at the same speed as the player without speed boost. Gold Watchers can kill the player in contact unless they are stunned. When trying to beat this level, there's a high chance that you can rage quit because of the difficulty. This is supposed to be a difficult game.
This is no game for the weak or the sluggish.
Luckily we have an easy mode, but it will never give you an S rank. When the level starts, run straight to the hedge maze and start collecting the soul shards. When you hear an evil laugh, that's where the 3 Gold Watchers will spawn. For your own strategy, here are the spawn points for the Gold Watchers in first zone. Here are some tips on you can dodge the Gold Watchers' mischievous surprises. You can easily know where they are by listening to their sound cues. As I said before, are footsteps, breathing and laughing. Listen to which direction they are coming from. Sometimes, the shadows can give away their position. You can camp on the corners, look down, lure all 3 of them to your location and teleport your way out of there. Let's call that a lure and run technique. This technique can be very useful to lure Gold Watchers away from the soul shards and prevent unpleasant surprises. Let's call them the Ninja Watchers, because they will try to hide in the rooms or corners to ambush you. Let's not forget about the traps. The first one you will be dealing are the spike traps. All spike traps activate at the same time in every few seconds. They will play a warning sound before the spikes start rising from the ground. Keep in mind that the traps doesn't kill the enemies. The soul shards are never placed on where the traps are. Teleportation is a feasible power for the enemies and traps. I recommend you to upgrade teleportation more than speed boost to increase the range. I'm not going to talk about the new powers after this level, to make it fair for everyone, especially for those who don't own Chapter 3 DLC or so. You can use your speed boost to speed up the process of collecting the soul shards, while gold watchers are very far away, or staring at their direction. If you see the red shard, make sure to collect it, because they are counted for the S rank. Stun orb can still be used to stall the enemies for a moment. After collecting all 50 shards, go to the open gate in the opposite side of Hedge Maze, and into the Mana door. Mana has 304 soul shards, and there are 4 hallways that you can choose where to start. To open the gates, activate the lever on either sides. 4 gold watchers will spawn once you enter one of the hallways. Here are the spawn points for the gold watchers in the Mana. Even when the gold watchers are far away, they are capable of running to your location in a short duration of time. The Mana also introduces a new trap, the swinging axes. Those are the axes that swings in the same direction. It is pretty easy to avoid, and you can teleport through it. It also makes a whooshing sound when the axes go into the middle. So you don't have to look at it when you're looking at the statues behind you. Spike traps will also show up in the Mana, and there is one room where it will cover 70% of the area. Let's call it Spike Corner Room. When the spike traps went off, collect the 4 shards as fast as you can, and wait for it to go off again. Then repeat until you get all of them in that room. Remember, the spikes can't have soul shards on top of it. There are plus signs where you can stand on it without getting killed. Every soul shards in the spike corner room are placed on a plus sign. Never try to go into narrow paths unless you know where the gold watchers are, otherwise they will trap you there. It's very difficult to escape in that situation. In this manner, there is a background music and chase music. It can let you know the enemy's proximity to your location. When you hear the chase music, mind your manners, that means they are closer. Otherwise, it will play the background music, the golden rule. If they are closer, go to the spacious rooms, where you can lure the gold watchers and teleport your way out of there. Always remember the lure and run technique. Never underestimate that. Don't spend too much time on it, because the S rank time limit is 25 minutes. For the secrets, there are 3 of them in the Mana. 2 of them are hidden in one of the secret doors. Make sure to pay attention to strange layers between the map and the environment around you. One of them needs to be unlocked by a lever that can be found in a maze from a pillar next to a room with pendulum axes and spike traps. Just avoid the spike trap and pull the lever. Then head to the northeast side of the map and you will see 2 entrances that has no soul shards there. Just head on either sides. Then go to the pillar on the left corner and you will find the secret there. Remember that teleport is very useful, and you have to aim it in a straight line without walls or doorways through it, except the enemies and traps. If you misaim the teleport on a lamp, you might get stuck there. Narrow paths can definitely eat you up, like it did to Markiplier, which made him think that teleport doesn't go through enemies.
Oh, don't know nobody. Shit! Oh fuck! I can't teleport through them.
The teleport works on the furnitures, and when you try to teleport downstairs, while on the stairs, you have to get 250 shard streak or even 350 if you never died once. This level has a total of 354 soul shards. If you died before getting 250 shard streak, you have to restart. Remember that you can only die once in this level. Save the last soul shard at any sides of the main lobby, and make sure that all 4 gold watchers are nowhere near the lobby. Marlak and the 3 gold watchers will spawn near the ring altar. Look at the gold watchers guarding the altar, and wait for Malak to come in the balcony and teleport through him. Or you can use a neat trick by climbing into a handrail on both sides, jump down and get behind the ring altar. It takes a few practice to pull it off, and it's very useful. When you collect the ring piece, all enemies will disappear, and you can now exit the manor. Now we are on the escape sequence of this level and the map is now foggy. But there is still one more secret needed to be collected. It is on the outskirts of the hedge maze from zone 1. Head left and avoid the spike traps, collect the secret, and go back. 1 gold watcher will be waiting for you there, but you can simply teleport around it. Just run straight to the right side of the maze, and don't worry about the gold watcher chasing behind you, because it cannot outrun you even without speed boost. Once you're back to an open courtyard, gold watchers and Marlak will try to get you. Try to look down for a few seconds while running so you can lure out one of the gold watchers near the exit door. Then avoid that camping watcher. When you're back to the portal entrance, Malak and 5 gold watchers will block the portal. Just look away for a moment and run straight to a portal. Or you can teleport to a portal, but you have to make sure to aim it correctly, or you'll risk your life in game. I cannot guarantee that you will get an S rank after watching this guide, but the more you play, the more you understand to become determined enough to beat the level. Every attempt counts as you get closer to your victory. This guide is made to give you some tips, strategies, and knowledge on the rules and mechanics of this game, which are splitted up into each level. Thanks for watching. If you find this video helpful, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to this channel for future content. Goodbye.